Muy buenas, gente de YouTube. Aquí Henry Conner en Fire Emblem Tree House. Si podéis ver ahí, ¿no? Ahí está, mira, ahí está, ¿vale? Ahí está, Tree House. Esto ahí. A ver, antes que nada, gente, antes que nada, quiero decir, ¿vale? Que soy muy novato en este juego, o sea, no he jugado nada, en nada. Yo jugué en la 2DS un poco, pero muy poquito. Sin que soy muy novato todavía, ¿de acuerdo? Sin que vos perdonarme si soy manco o no soy manco. ¿No? Pero perdonadme. Yo aquí normal, porque no soy, ¿ves? Yo soy principiante, obviamente. Soy sincero. Y soy novato, sí. No quiero jugar en línea, no. Sin que, por favor, perdonadme. Yo soy muy novato. En una Tailandia, año imperial 91. Madre mía, el batallón que hay aquí, loco. Digo yo también yo. Madre mía, ¿qué será esos rojos que hay, tío? ¿Qué será? Tu épico nota ahí, por favor. Madre mía, esto es un tanto duro, ¿eh? Patada voladora.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it. Die! You took everything that I loved.
Oh, pega, señorita.
He's gone now, Mother.
Wow. Estoy yo ahora mismo con sueño, ahora mismo.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Es que estoy grabando realmente a las 11:03 de la noche, ¿sabes? O sea,
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Ajá. Sí, ajá. Oh, ¿en serio? Elige la forma que subirá a tu personaje. Queda bastante mono, la verdad. Pero el chico eso es chulo, ¿sabes? Todo el chulón en nada. Voy a elegir a chica. ¿Por qué? Porque va a ser mi waifu. No, best waifu. Sí.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Hombre, yo creo que un ser mortal, ¿no?
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Ahora tengo que tener cuidado con esto. Que vaya más Senia. Mía. Waifu, de verdad. Para que preguntéis por qué número es Senia. Bueno, hay un juego en el Play Store llamada Eternal Senia. Y me encanta ese personaje, ¿sabes? Me encanta ese personaje. Así que por eso me pongo ese número este de aquí, ¿sabes? Ya está. Eso lo digo.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Creo que nunca me voy a acostumbrar al sonido de los nombres humanos.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Tu hermano debes tener un cumpleaños. ¿Qué de luna viniste a este mundo? 9 y 11, ¿no? 11 de febrero. Luna del arco. ¿Correcto? Sí es.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Vale.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
O algo duerme, mi alma duerme.
It is almost time to begin.
Hora de empezar. ¿Empezar el qué? ¿Leñes?
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Pues vale.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
Sí, ¿verdad?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Batalla, batalla, batalla. Cargando. Aquí la pantalla de carga. Escramuzar alba. Prologo. Lo inevitable. Uno de jugador.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Decisión unidad y colócala junto a un enemigo. Cuando tu unidad se encuentra a una distancia del enemigo que le permite golpearlo, en menú de orden aparecerá la opción atacar. Selecciónala y a continuación elige el arma porque quieres usar, ¿vale? Pues voy a atacar con este. Vale. ¡Oh! ¿Cómo? Iracundia. Vale.
You fought well.
Mola. A ver, las armas se rompen si se agota su número de usos. Si eso ocurre, podrás seguir usándolas, pero se reducirá su índice de golpeo y el daño que inflige, mientras que los enemigos podrán dar golpes dobles más fácilmente. Recuerda que no es posible reparar las armas durante la batalla. Petas. Botón hacia cualquier casilla, que no haya unidad para abrir el menú de combate. Puedes acceder a la guía de la partida en otras opciones, ¿vale? Para todas las unidades de tu ejército hayan finalizado sus acciones, acabarás tu turno y comenzará el del enemigo. Si quieres concluir con antelación el menú de combate, decisiona acabar turno. Vale. Pues tú sígueme aquí. Vamos a hablar.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you...
Y esperamos.
I'll cut through.
Hablar.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together.
Oh, vale. Uy, casi me la lío. ¿Cómo ver este? No. Puede de arco. Larga distancia. Que su índice de acierto se usa a mitad. Dice. Son muy eficaces contra unidades voladoras. De Pegaso los clientes movidos. Vale.
Ready and willing.
Ah, coño, hay que moverlo, coño. Vamos a ponerlo aquí. Esperamos. Turno de los aliados. Turno del jugador.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position.
Vale, ciertos tipos de terreno tienen efectos sobre los atributos de la unidad. Por ejemplo, los bosques aumentan la esquividad y la defensa. Puedes usar tus unidades en terrenos que le proporcionen alguna ventaja cuando se enfrentan enemigos. Vale. Ya, pues tú te vas a venir aquí. Yo me voy a venir aquí. Tú te vas a venir aquí. Vaya, me equivoqué. Tú aquí. No. Complicado, por favor. Turno del enemigo, turno de los aliados, turno del jugador. Aquí me van a dar a todo el mundo, ¿eh? Ponte tú.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain...
Vale. Ajá. Vale. Yo voy a ponerme aquí. Oye, tú, arquero. Te vas a poner aquí. Tú te vas a poner aquí. Pues vale. Oh, perfecto.
fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Ya creo que lo he averiguado ya solo sin darme cuenta. Oh, qué bueno, que con el golpe normal también lo veo, pero bueno.
As expected.
Este tiene también técnica, pero...
Is that all?
De arquero, escrito arquero. ¿Puedo ganar aquí del tiro? No. Con técnica me lo cargo del tiro, ¿vale? Joder, madre mía.
Witness my power.
La opción objeto menú de órdenes te permite cambiar el arma equipada. Usar objetos con las opciones que refieren al punto PV de las unidades. Ok. Pues si no me hace daño ninguno, así que...
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
No que tío no es feo ni nada, vamos.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Vale. Ok. Que no me quiero arriesgar mucho, ¿sabes? ¿No puedo mover a este? Que no. ¿No puedo mover a este? Que no, y es que no. Por aquí. Ah, ¿está no todavía con este?
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote...
Voy a esperar a acabar turno ya, sí. A ver si que hay un poquito más. Oh, se vuelve en espesura.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker? What's a renowned mercenary like you doing?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
Que tú has causado. Ya le ha hecho daño, Vamos allá. El golpe es mayor, ¿sabes?
I'm gonna kill you.
No se me mató yo antes, perro. Bien hecho, Dimitri.
I will get stronger yet.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right?
Vale.
You can call me Sothis.
Totis.
But I'm also known as the beginning.
Vaya.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the beginning. But who once called me that?
Tanto quite ese nombre. Totis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now, and just like that it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life.
¿Menos que una niña?
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Gracias.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
Y no entiendo.
Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Oh, vaya.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
No notas en el tiempo mismo.
Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Vale.
Hey, over here!
Interesante.
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Vale. Elas, Dimitri, pues muy bien. Pues vale. Igual la parte así.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages!
Sí, mucho tiempo, seguramente.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary, one who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
No me acuerdo con la cuestión era. No, vamos a ser justos, ¿no? Exactamente, sí.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
No.
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Vale.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live.
No sabía que había sido capitán, así que...
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Madre mía, cómo están esta gente, ¿no?
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the—
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressive.
Hombre. A mí me gusta más el Imperio, la verdad.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, Each of the three is most unique.
Pues sí. Los chicos comen y ocultan. Pero siento que me juzga constantemente. Dimitri. A primera vista parece sincero, pero noto que esconde algo tenebroso. Claudio. Me llama la atención su risa amable. Se reflejan sus ojos.
Yes, I thought the
Sí, yo pienso
same.
lo mismo. Ya me está entrando sueño.
I am so sleepy once again.
Deja que vos te saques, me pega mi sueño, ya verás.
I may be sleeping, but
Guardamos. Lo guardamos aquí, mío.
Part 1. White
Arbórea.
clouds. Great
Tres
tree
casas.
moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Qué guay, tío. Tiene esa modo anime y todo, tío. Hola.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Ray is here.
Se parece mucho al del sueño de Senia, o sea.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
No.
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
Dora, canta.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant...
Virginia.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you?
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
What the fuck? ¿El sirviente?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Oh.
And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. As you well know, I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Yo estoy soltera, cuidado, ¿eh?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company's beautiful...
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Rollo este.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each.
Do you really not know? The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks, and I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow. But that should get you going. Good luck.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that...
El personaje, mira cómo es. Eso. Dígala. No puedo moverlo ni nada, ¿no? No me buena esa con el libro. Hay que ver que bien hecho está, todo, Me quedo impresionado con los gráficos de la Nintendo Switch.
Of course.
Ajá. Ve. Wow. Mola. Tu primera tarea. ¿Cómo hablo con ella?
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the office. To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around. That is your first task here at the monastery. Once you have finished, come. May I ask a favor of you?
Tengo que abrir el delegado de la clase para informarme de los estudiantes de cada casa, estas recepciones, los aledaños. Te estoy jugando con una pantalla pequeñita para verlo, ¿sabes? De la academia oficial, el primero. Vale, cierto habitante monasterio que eran agentes de peticiones y ofrecerte encargos de diversas indicadores. Lo identificarás por el icono que aparece sobre sus cabezas. Selecciona las opciones peticiones del menú para consultar lo que hayas aceptado. Puede ser. Izquierda de su título indicará que estado se encuentra. Las peticiones más importantes se marcan con un icono rojo. Vale. ¿Cómo que nos vamos? Por esto no tengo que hablar yo, ¿no? Tengo hipo, fin. Entonces no lo había escuchado, pero tengo hipo. Eso no es de importancia, pero bueno. Minimapa. Ajá, vale. No, que si hago esto va a ser más pequeño, más... Vale. Ok. Pues vamos a dejarlo por aquí de mientras, ¿no? O sea, uy, este no es el botón. Vale. ¿Puedo dar baterías? Sí. Vale, pues vete. Pues bueno, gente. Este ha sido el prólogo. Ya estamos ya en el capítulo 1. Espero que os haya gustado este capítulo de Fire Emblem, que llevo ya 47 minutos prácticamente, sí, ya 47 minutos jugando. Y no quiero hacer demasiado largo el vídeo, que ya es demasiado largo en sí, pero bueno. Mañana seguiré jugando este juego más. Y nada más que decir, Henry Corner se despide. Adiós.